Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash.
A double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. All right, and sincere blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect Akim pushing his word with truth and sincerity, along with the multitude of believers. All right, part of that Bayat Shada Wada, the hopeful elect, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, are the Israelites, God's chosen people. All right, and we're gonna get into this Passover lesson. You know, today being that high holy day, and a special one at that, because the Lord, you know, brought up a showing more signs with this soon to be as we enter the Passover, the blood moon eclipse. All right, which the Lord said that He would show us signs, you know, in the skies. All right, we know these is heavy times of judgment being pushed out first, you know, throughout all of Israel. All right, especially for those that know that they're Israelites and practicing the faith. All right, the Lord said He's going to bring judgment upon His house first. All right, now this is a Men of Valor Las Vegas camp, and we're with these beloved brothers, you know, Rob Mouth and Ahab, you know, that made the journey out here to you know, to fellowship on this day, and you know, we're gonna get it in this lesson through the Spirit, Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, so we can start out. You got
I got. You want me to start with the Sirach 43?
Yeah, you can pull that.
This.
Where?
Oh, you know what? He can start off.
Yeah,
first.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
This is St. Luke chapter 21 and verse 11. It says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven."
Right, the great signs, you know, on high holy day, showing the marker, you know, through that moon, that blood moon, you know, which the brother was talking about it earlier. You know, that red symbolizing, you know, war. All right, judgment.
War, danger.
Yeah, danger. Whoa. What did that head of you know, it was a few months back, he was talking about he seen a whole bunch of red blinking lights.
Yeah.
You know, was he with the CIA or something like that? You know, and this place is in danger. Ava, you had last year, the Lord put an X. You know, said X marks the spot over Babylon the Great. You know, and just as the Lord judged our oppressors in times past and delivered us out, and we're waiting on this final deliverance, you know, which He said would be more magnificent than the previous Passover. All right, the first Passover. All right, and this time Yahushua gets, you know, the ultimate, and He gets His revenge. All right.
I got something real quick. It says historical associations. Blood. Red's association with blood, a symbol of violence and sacrifice, is a primary reason for its connection to war and danger.
And we you know, in the first Passover, it was commanded to the Israelites to put blood over their doorposts, so that that death angel would pass over their firstborn. All right. Now you had all the Egyptians lose their kids, their firstborn son. Right, but none of the Israelites were touched. All right, now symbolically today, those, you know, baptized in this faith have that same protection from Yahushua's sacrifice.
Yeah, that's right. Warning and danger. Red is often used as a warning color, such as in stop signs and traffic lights, further reinforcing its association with danger and caution.
Yeah. Hey, and you wicked Israelites out there, you know, better stop and repent. You know, if not, the Lord gonna you know, put you down.
Right.
And you ain't, you know, and we're seeing that judgment go throughout Israel. Okay, hey, it's like a movement of these, you know, filthy Israelites is everybody's being exposed who they are, and then they're trying to condemn the righteous. More and more videos coming out on just regular, you know, people that may have heard the truth, you know, but it didn't move their spirit. Well, they're out there trying to, you know, slander the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, slander our heritage as Israelites.
I gotta pray. It's gonna be the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 14, and it reads, "But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhorreth my judgment, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant," right? And that breaking of the covenant are the Israelites who are breaking the covenant, are the 2/3. And are those so-called brothers who don't want to partake of the Passover exactly as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has commanded.
Yeah,
right?
The horseradish too bitter.
Right.
Well, hey, they want to make lighten, you know, make light of, you know, this day, or they want to make light of their judgment. All right, we all got to go through the fire. What did it say in Second Esdras? Is that the 7th or 8th chapter? You know, where it's talking about the straight gate. Yeah, but what does it say? We all must go through that travail. All right, but the elect reap the benefits. We all go through that. I believe it said why.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Straight gate.
But so we all gonna suffer that position of difficult. Jacob's trouble is affecting everybody.
Right. And here it is. Hey, you don't want to partake of what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has deemed necessary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you don't want to go through the hardships that is necessary that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has already ordained for us as a nation. All right, for the disobedience we showed unto him. All right, I'm going to finish reading. This is 16, and it reads, "I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terrors." All right, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to put a terror before your eyes. Judgment will come to you. All right, it's guaranteed, because you're being a backslider and a false prophet. All right, here it is. You're trying to lead, so-called lead the people, and you're leading them to destruction. All right, it's not you don't go after your wants or your will. All right, we are to do the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, as He commanded, practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts, not because it's too bitter. I don't like gamey meat.
Yeah, the apostle recall was going into it, let everything be done decently in order. All right, everything Yahweh Hashem Yahushai put out has an order to it. How we hold the service, how we're supposed to, you know, prophesy correctly. You know, preach this word. You know, what does it say? Make a skillfully.
God,
All right.
I'm gonna finish this out. It says, it's like a consumption and burning anguish that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart, and ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. All right, and what's happening? All right, your enemies have infiltrated your camps. Okay, here it is. You've sowed your seed in vain. You have no true fruit. All right. The elect of the group, of the various groups who are being judged through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, are going to come out of those groups. All right, but you have all the blood of every other brother or sister that said they were in the truth following after your lead.
Sheesh.
All right, you are the blind leading the blind. Okay, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to judge you for that. This is not. It's not light. This is not a light thing.
They're taking that punishment like that.
Right.
You know?
That's
It's no fear. It's that lack of fear too.
right.
They have no fear, Yahweh Shai. You know, knowing that this is the day of the Passover, they rather still be doing what they're doing in the world, thinking that's going to benefit them. Not getting their house in order, not getting right with the Lord, not trying to have basically they don't want no defense.
God.
Well, they chose their defense in the world.
Mhm.
You know, they chose these earthly things, the carnal things. Said the Lord gave us our weapons of warfare are not carnal.
God. As a matter of fact, let me pull this. Let me finish 17, and it reads, "And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies." All right. Hey, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, is spiritually slaying some of you right now. All right. We seen Sakari. That's a spiritual slaying. Yahweh Shem Yahushai took the spirit away from him. All right. Hey, and how much more is going to happen? How much more is going to happen as time goes on? All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not playing. This is a time like never before that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing to pass. Prophecies are continuing to be fulfilled time after time. You've heard the message time after time, but now this message that is going out, it needs to be taken even more heed because the days are being shortened. All right?
It's that much more important.
God.
The closer we get, because that time, that window of opportunity you have to repent and get right is closing.
God.
All right, and once the lights turn off, if you don't have your lamp trimmed with that right oil, you in utter darkness.
Game over, rain's over. It's over.
God.
It's basically over.
That was it.
You got it? You got something?
This is back in the brother's point. This is 1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 22. It says, "And Samuel said, Hath Yahweh Shem Yahushai as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams." You know, just back in the point of they like to eat lettuce, you know, because the scriptures clearly tell us on how to keep the Passover. Exodus the 12th chapter, man. You know, and it doesn't say nothing about no lettuce in there.
Right.
You know,
And those bitter herbs, you know, basically, you know, is a reminder of the harshness that we went through in Egypt. So, you know, that's why we're you know, basically doing the Passover ceremony to remind ourselves, you know, of the harshness that we went through as far as captivity. So if you're saying you want to eat lettuce instead of the horseradish, well, I mean, there's a significance towards why the Lord told us to eat the bitter herbs. Right? Not just because, the Lord didn't say, oh yeah, well, eat that. No. It's because that bitter herb represents the bitterness of what we went through in Egypt.
I got it right here. This is Exodus 1 and 12. It says, but the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they, you know, that they is talking about Egypt and them, you know, being the Israelites. It says, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter. With
bitter.
Yeah, bitter.
That's why we eat the bitter herbs, to remind us of the harsh affliction that we went through in Egypt.
Never forget what happened.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was harsh. I mean, you eat that bitter herb, man.
Right.
You're like, oh, man.
How you think they got them pyramids up?
Right.
Right.
Rigorous, hardcore bondage.
Right. That was you. You know, Israel that they was whipping and doing all types of stuff to get that production out. It's no different today. America was built off the backs of you know, the majority of the of Israel. Let's just say that, but free labor from the Southern Kingdom. All right. Anything good that America produced today was made by Jake. Hey, Jacob is the former of all things.
That's right. Stoplights, potato chips, open heart surgery, so on and so forth.
Even that icky Vicky.
Right.
Spark plugs.
Right.
Spark
plugs.
Spark plugs.
All right, I gotta finish it out. It says, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the field.
Yep.
All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor.
Just like today. Right?
What-
America is bitter itself.
Yep. Like the maritime.
Yeah.
All right. America going actually just means bitter.
Yeah.
You know, it goes back to myrrh. You know, and you know the you look at the jobs that the majority of Israel has, and they usually warehouse jobs, low paying, or they got to work their ass off to get the same type of income as you know, these other nations out here.
Yeah.
You know, they offer they sacrifices, you know, to the dollar bill. You know, they enslaved you through the money system.
Yeah.
All right, they never gave you away. Jake Bailey found out how to be financially independent in the first run with Trump.
Yeah.
And now he in this run he gonna take all that shit away. Right, and they, you know, we know where that's going, and bringing up this, you know, and to the WO, you know, that Hulk Hogan. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
speak up a little bit.
this is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, starting at verse 5. And it says, "Your lamb shall be without blemish. A male of the first year, ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. 6, and ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall slaughter in the evening." Verse.
And let me say this: it was really like Apostle Paul said. You know, these things that we're reading about in Exodus, like he said, the lamb without blemish. That was a foreshadow of Yahweh Shai coming, because he was that ultimate lamb without blemish. Okay, when he came on the earth, that's what I said. You should have a lamb without blemish. All right, because Yahweh Shai, after that, all right, was going to come on the earth and sacrifice or offer himself up as that sacrificial lamb without blemish, because he didn't sin. So these things I be reading about through the Spirit, when you read Exodus, the 12th chapter, going into the Passover, it's really about Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what does it say that Yahweh Shai is in the volume of the book?
Oh, yeah, the Hebrews, yep.
You know, from the beginning to the end.
Written on here.
You got it, brother.
All right, Exodus 12 and 7. And it says, "And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the 2 side posts and on the upper doorposts of the houses wherein they shall eat it."
And right now that blood, all right, now we got the Tawah, all right, that mark of exemption. When Yahweh Shai died on the cross, you know, his blood was to cover who? The elect.
Verse 8, and they shall eat the flesh in the night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it.
Yep. Bitter herbs.
Verse 9, eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire his head with his legs, and with the purtenance thereof. Verse 10, and ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire.
And that's through the Spirit, you know, today, that's, you know, the ceremony we're going to do through the Spirit. It's a rehearsal. You know, we're not going to, you know, do everything perfect.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Real fast, Judges chapter 5 and verse 11. It says, "They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawn water,
Which that places of drawn water is America.
there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai go down to the gates." Because we don't know if you know, it's the lamb, you know, of the of the first year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, how we gonna tell, especially living, you know, in this society, going to the we don't even know if that lamb died
Of itself.
of itself, you know,
That's right.
or if it was you know, put down.
Mhm.
You know, we have no control over certain things here, and then with all the abomination this devil does, and scripture say we eat our bread defiled.
That's right.
You know, there was actually a what we see. I think I was with you when we seen that information that a lot of the goat's meat and and lamb that you get from like restaurants and shit is actually like it's not
It's not
100% lamb.
Yeah.
It's mixed up with different stuff.
Like your food truck and everything, like all that's not lamb. You go to these Greek restaurants and everything. Hey, it's not all lamb. So how much more is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, telling us, like the brother just quoted the scripture, we eat our bread defiled.
Mhm.
All right, eating our bread defiled, hey, is a twofold scripture too, because this word. All right, hey, as the false prophets are not willing to eat the bitter herb, right? You're eating your bread defiled, right? You're giving false testimony and false doctrine, all right, to the people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to the nation, all right? We talked about that earlier, hey, and that's an offense. That's a serious offense, all right? That's a serious offense. You take the Passover lightly, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about to destroy a lot of you niggas. A lot of you niggas.
Yeah, there's no room for niggatry in the ministry. The Lord's gonna make that known. You know, this is he said he's gonna sift. All right, and so he's gonna, you know, separate, you know, the righteous from the wicked, those that are sincere in this thing from men that is just doing it for self gain. You know, wicked. Hey, there's wicked men among our people. You know, and
in the queer. I mean, it's like
so, you said what?
I know.
Yeah, the men that crept in unawares.
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah. So, before Apostle Tahar deemed this year the year of Esau's judgment, all right, and destruction. Before Esau's judgment and destruction happens, you know, the judgment gonna come through his house.
Yeah, and if you can't see that it's already starting at the house of the Lord, starting with Alazar, you're blind as hell. Because it's just gonna trickle down. That's one.
You got new candidates now.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's one pawn knocked off the chessboard. Guess what? Hey, the Lord always saved the best for last. That embarrassed me with Allah. That was small time, man.
Right.
The Lord could have offed him, but he embarrassed him. So what you think is gonna happen to General Gahana?
Yeah, or Nate.
Or Nate?
Right.
We feed.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Yahweh Shem Yahushai is putting all the chessboards together. It's the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a chess tournament.
It's like the I didn't mean to cut you off, but the brother that had the video I sent to the chat, what he was saying that he had that vision where he saw all of them in there, but the death angel went through and was slicing
and then he
them
said it was stopping right on the leg.
and then go around and hit someone else because they had that to walk.
Right. Hey, and me and the brother were talking about it. Me and the brother Karatazak. Hey, it was that is a spiritual ceremony for what's going to play out on earth. All right, that's Yahweh Shem Yahushai looking at basically. This is just me speaking as a man, putting all the souls of prophets and false prophets in a banquet hall, right, and saying, releasing the angel to do what he does, right, to bring destruction. Then it be played out physically here on this plane. So you can see your demise and see your destruction and know exactly why you failed. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's not a respecter of person. He's not going to be like, we're going to spare him, or no, we're not going to tell him, we're not going to show him where he's wrong. No, he's going to bring the account back to your mind for your wickedness. I don't want to rot this out. Hey, none of us brothers ever have to go through anything like that. All right, that we be of the elect. All right, but you out there who are just leading Israel astray and fooling yourself, amen, repent. All right, it's never too late until it's too late.
Right.
That's right.
And if you don't, I pray Yahweh Shema Shai, judge you,
God,
show you his indignation. In the worst possible way. The brother said the terrorists,
Final destination.
Do you want me to continue down on Exodus 12?
No, you could
Okay.
drop that.
I got two scripts. Salakia. It's going to be the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, and verse 50, and it reads, "Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers." All right, so that's practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts, eating the bitter herbs, doing the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, so you may have protection and be under the covenant. All right, that the old covenant be fulfilled, and that the new covenant, that you are sustained in through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, because you're casting off what Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given unto you.
Yeah.
All right, and verse 51, and it reads, "Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their times."
Mm-hmm.
All right, the acts that your fathers did, your forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, what did it cause for? It caused us to be humbled in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and to do exactly as He has commanded us to do.
Yeah, this we reflect. This is we fellowship on this day. But the Lord describes it as a solemn assembly. We're reflecting on the things that we went through in a past life. All right, and as the scriptures say that what's that, Romans 15:4, that we have comfort. That we find comfort in the scriptures. Yeah, knowing what we was going through in Egypt was terrible, all right, but we see the good that came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We see that deliverance, the miracles, all right, all the miracles that Yahweh Shai did. The book of Luke in the first chapter, tells you about the countless miracles, and then in John, all right, so that you couldn't even number them.
Yeah.
Man.
So much.
And he said we're gonna do more than that.
Yeah.
Lord willing. And we in them times.
Yep.
Hey, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away before Yahweh Shai, gets sent back down here.
Yeah. Especially like with this lunar blood moon eclipse happening, and how the long period of it, because just as the left hand is working, now on this end, the right hand's working. A lot of our high holy days have been falling on Esau's fucking hella days.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all been noticing that. Y'all been noticing that?
I noticed that like the year after I came into the truth, it's been me and the brother were talking about that earlier today.
It's like it's more holidays too, because when you came in the truth, it was like a couple, but it's like almost every single one has been this year.
Now they got a Women's National Day. They added shit here and there, but they all been falling on like the brother said on these on the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Salaki, not to cut you off. And this basically the new year coming in, and that goes for another vibration that the Lord is going to put out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just like each month, what's going to happen this month? Each new moon. This is the actual new year when life springs forth out of the earth. All right, that's the Passover, not the dead winter. We're going to see what type of vibration, because we're going off the vibration of Yahweh Shai. We're not going off the vibration of Esau. We didn't start the new year in January, on January 1st. All right, we starting it now through the Spirit. We're going off the Spirit of the Lord.
Okay.
So we're going to see what vibration the Lord brings out His year.
Mm-hmm. I gotta pray for that. This is gonna be Daniel
Oh, and not to even mention March,
Oh yeah, March.
Roman God of War.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Trump been talking about war this whole month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Esau, he goes off of these little gods. He goes off of their vibration. So what you think is going to happen in the midst of March?
Yeah. Well, right now, news article said that Putin, Xi Jinping, and I think it was another nation,
I think it was India.
India maybe, getting at a meeting, figuring out how to equip Iran, with nuclear missiles.
Mm-hmm.
And they already got them.
Yeah. They
Iran
already
been
got
had
'em.
missiles, man.
Right.
They ain't nothing new. Iran been had missiles.
Hey, they got them from Xi Jinping.
and
Right,
Putin.
right.
And Putin. Hey, and Kim Jong-un. Everybody's against the horde.
Yeah.
All right? Hey, hoes only have their fun for so long.
Yeah.
Right? They only have their fun for so long, and then nobody wants to deal with them. Why? Because everybody then ran through her.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
all of them ran through this hoe.
Right.
Now they getting tired of her.
And now they tired of her.
Because you've been turning people against each other.
You couldn't. This harlot here is nothing to marvel at. It was really truly nothing really we should have marveled at. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai made it so. All right.
Yeah.
And it was ultimately to see her wickedness.
Yeah.
We got caught up in the wickedness, and hey, we thought that this was the way of life. He had us fooled. All right. And the Passover is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, taking us away from that way of life. This is the separation, as they say, it separates the men from the boys. All right, because hardship is coming. All right, women and children and old folks are going to have to suffer even more. But you false prophets out there are going to suffer more than them. You false phony brothers out there are going to suffer more than them.
You know,
All right.
they say that he give it much. I'll grab it.
Luke 12.
Yep.
To whom much is given, much is required.
Much is required.
Yep.
All right. So now he's gonna require that much more from y'all because you knew better.
Yeah, it says, because it says, for him that have, they will require more.
Yep.
So if you got it and you're teaching the wrong thing,
Yeah. We gotta go through the general, to pray.
Mm-hmm.
We can't move without checking in with the general.
Hey, you on some gangland shit. All right.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
nigga,
check
you
in.
better check in.
You gotta check
Nigga,
in.
fuck you. All right? Nobody give a fuck about what you talk about. All right? How about Shimmy Al-Shai is not dealing with you.
You know?
You're a wicked motherfucker. Salakia. Like, fuck. Y'all motherfuckers are gonna die. Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai is gonna slaughter all the false prophets. All right?
I mean, you like said with this moon, it's a lot of bloodshed about to go down.
Hey, the brother's vision who had the brother who had that vision. That's a warning.
Yeah. Hey, that should put some fear in you.
That's a warning. All right, examine thyself.
And he said it was graphic.
Right, because hey, the feast. This is also known as the feast of unleavened bread. All right, get your shit together and clean out the leaven. You got starting now, and some of you brothers are already in it. All right, but hey,
Right.
you should have been cleaning the leaven, but how much more now through this too? Don't take this week lightly. All right, this is a week that you should continuously be mind focused on Yahweh Shem Yahushai even more.
that's right.
Even more. How much more? It's going to take everything. Yahweh Shem Yahushai wants it all. He's coming back for everything. Not everyone, but he's coming for everything. He's going to jack this whole shit up and he's going to make it new again.
That's right.
fucking people.
He's coming to get his second part of that glory, that reward. Hey, he's coming for it, and he's coming with. You don't understand how happy he gonna be. To y'all, it's gonna be raised. To us, Lord will be part of the numbers, but I mean, he's gonna be very excited to give like what he been waiting for. He's been
That
itching.
recompense.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this day. Father about to finally give it to me. Oh, it's mine. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
And y'all playing with him.
He want to say, Yahweh Shai wants to hear his name and his father's name.
Mm-hmm.
All right? He wants to hear, Yahweh Shai wants to hear his father's name. Right? He wants to hear his name, but he wants to hear his father's name. Yahweh Shai only calls on one name.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to hear his father's name. And he's going to make it so. We thank Yahweh Shai for giving us access to thank Yahweh for sending the only begotten Son.
That's right. That's right. I got a pre. This is Daniel 7:25. It says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing a time." So right now we're under the oppression of our adversary, the devil, Esau, Edom. All right, he's gonna oppress us. He changed, flipped this world upside down. He got this world out of whack. All right, and until that dividing of times comes, which Yahweh Shai is bringing that division. All right, and it's coming first through his holy men, the prophets. Okay, that's what's starting it, but it's gonna be completed when Yahweh Shai returns and restores order. And it says, and the kingdom, it's like verse 26. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. So that judgment that Babylon has, what is it say in the book of Jeremiah that Babylon is a golden cup in the Lord's hand. So he's playing with it. Once he used Babylon the Great and for his whole purpose, he don't cast that bitch in the fire.
And this whole place's purpose was just to be a prison system for Israel.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it says in Lamentations, the fourth chapter, that basically he will no more bring us into captivity. Our captivity has been accomplished.
Yep.
That's why you see this place going down as it is, because we served our time. The whole America was just a prison system for the 12 tribes of Israel, because we went off.
Yeah.
Now the Lord ain't got no more use for this place because we didn't did our time.
Mm.
And the Lord's, I mean, he's only going to save the elect. 2/3 they're going to be destroyed. But hey, you devils, your time is up.
Yeah.
Your time of keeping us down. Your time of your witchcraft. What's that we always bring out, the 350 years, the Willie Lynch letter?
Oh yeah.
That shit done worn off.
Yes.
That's why you got a mass awakening. It was only supposed to last 350 years. And then you got these devils trying to rock Jake back to sleep. It's not going to happen. It's too late for that.
They tongues falling upon themselves.
Yeah.
And that's why they putting out these movies like They Clone Tyrone, and even the simplest Jake be waking up like, damn, they really they putting two and two together.
Book of Clarence.
Right.
If you watch that and you don't know you an Israelite still, you fucking
right.
You're asleep, man.
Right.
That's a scary fucking mind to be in at that point.
Yeah.
That means you just
completely blind. The Lord said they're son of Israel just like that though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read one more. This is Daniel 7:27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. right? That's what we coming into, you know, that everlasting kingdom. But it has to be given to us. We can't take it by our own force.
God.
You know, hey, when this place is through, Israel's got next.
I got one real quick. Unless anybody else.
No. You good.
This is Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth."
That's right. You got it.
Yeah, hey, and like the brother stated, man, we got next, man. You know, we're waiting. Even the earth is waiting for that rulership, the proper rulership, under the vibration of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that's why we're being built up to be judges. You know, to judge righteously, man.
Hey, even the dirt is tired.
You're right. That's the land savage.
Right.
You know,
the dirt is tired. It's like, hey, come on, right? Hey, everything is crying for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. There's not one thing on this planet that is not crying for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? Esau, Edom, hey, is even crying for judgment. They just don't know it.
Yeah.
All right? Because, hey, why? Because what does it say? Their sons and daughters shall look to please.
Please, yes. Please the poor.
Seek to please.
Seek to please the poor.
Yeah, but they shall restore their hands.
Right. So everybody's crying for righteousness. All right? Even can't get rights. Want righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're made adverse to being righteous. Evil E, as the brother Kalam loves to say. The evil red lord.
Yeah.
Right.
After evil.
Yeah.
Right.
Red.
All right.
I had Joel 2:30, 32. Sorry.
Bring it up.
Cool. This is Joel 2 and 30. I'm sorry, 30. It's like me. "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. And the sun shall turn into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and terrible day of Yahweh Shemir shall come." And you know, like I said, with what the brother was saying earlier is that lunar, I can't pronounce it, but lunar eclipse. You know, these are those signs and those wonders, man, of that great and dreadful day. That means Yahweh Shai is one day.
Close.
He's really close. You know, the Karagma's here. It's not pushed it mandated yet, but it is here.
Yeah.
All right, we are in those days. Like, we're in some beautiful, terrible days. You know, but we taking it seriously. You know, we want that protection from Yahweh Bashem Shai. He's the one who's bringing the pain. So wouldn't you want to be in good with the person that's about to bring this real serious ass whooping?
Right.
And we only in March.
Yeah.
So don't think like you got these other camps. I don't know what if the Revelations 13 and 16 is the chip. Look, we only in March, man.
Right.
We only in March. They got these specific devices already made, already ready to be handed out. Just like Elon Musk got that Neuralink.
Mm-hmm.
That technology is already here. It's just the issuing of it. How are they going to bring it in?
How they gonna put
Make
it
some money.
in their laws?
Because they already been talking about a big recession and an economic collapse coming in 2025. I just was seeing that earlier today.
Yeah,
So-
and you saw a glimpse of that with this little dip in the in the stock market.
Yeah, yep.
You know,
Yep.
hey, what else been happening? You had the cyber hit on X,
Yeah.
which I seen something that they linked it to Ukraine.
Oh,
Elon tried to link it to Ukraine.
And the apostles was breaking that down. The angels intervened in that rocket.
Yeah.
Because Esau was trying to do some wicked shit, go through a portal or something that the apostle said. So the Lord is starting to divinely intervene with Esau's plans. That's why Elon Musk Rocket Man ain't been able to be successful in launching those things out into the heavens.
Okay.
I had one more on this. 32, back on Joel 2 and 32, says, "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh Bashem Shai shall be delivered. For Mount Zion and Jerusalem shall be deliverance. And Yahweh Bashem Shai hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh Shem Shai should call. You know, and that's that elect, man. Lord willing, we is those that remnant. All right, many are called, few are chosen. All right, and Lord willing, we are the few. And we doing what we're doing right now is, you know, getting back right with Yahweh Shem Shai, knowing the seriousness of what we're doing. We're not taking it lightly like, you know, these other these weirdos, but you know, it just comes to me, it just comes back to fear, man. You don't got no fear in Yahweh Shem Shai. You playing them as a fool, man.
Yeah.
Not knowing, nigga, you the fool, man.
Right. And the Lord, you know, said make it plain upon tables, the vision, make that vision plain upon tables, but that go for all the scriptures. Make prophecy plain upon tables, make seeking your salvation plain upon tables, mean making it basic, simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's not hard to please the Lord, but with all the outside factors and you know, the flesh, you overcomplicate shit. You know, really, the Lord just said, you know, He gave you 2 commandments to stand on these 2 commandments. All right.
The law stands on these two.
Right. What's the duty of a man? You know, fear the Most High and keep His laws.
That's right.
You know, have faith. Be good to a brother. It's not, you know, too much.
Yeah, 'cause
But
you
Jake,
got-
you know, he complicate things and stuff.
Yeah, and they complicated. You know, a lot of these Israelites, I follow all the laws, man. You ain't following all the laws, man.
Liars.
Yeah.
You're a liar to yourself.
Yeah.
I follow all the laws. The laws, the
What,
laws.
what fabric you got on? You got 2 mixed fabrics on?
Yeah, because you got dudes that are getting on brothers for not having t-shirt fringes on all day.
Yeah.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I got a pre. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, his house shall soon be overthrown.
yeah, that was Eleazar.
No,
He wasn't holding himself diligently with the Lord.
You said 23?
That's
23.
why that whole Sakari, it may
27
seem like
slot,
they still
27.
trying to go strong, but
23,
they hurt
27.
right now.
27 and 3.
Okay.
They just got not even a chincha. They just got a KO because smite the shepherd, and what happens?
The sheep shall
Yeah.
The
scatter.
sheep is scattered.
That's right.
You got something?
No, I think let's get spirit pass.
You actually had something?
Yeah. Excuse me. This is going to be the book of Amos. It's going to be chapter 6, starting at verse 1. And it says, "Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came. Pass ye unto Calneh," and Calneh was a capital city of Babylon. And you know, the Lord likes to use examples like, look what I did to them.
Right.
And also it says, and see, and from thence go ye to Hamath the great, then go down to Gath of the Philistines, which is where, if I remember correctly, which is where the city of where Goliath was, where he held from. And then it says, be they better than these kingdoms, or their border greater than your border? So, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai uses these past kingdoms as examples of, you know, how he destroyed them. It's like, look at what I did. You know,
Yeah, like how the scriptures speak about how Sodom, you know, Sodom got destroyed because of those wicked things that they were doing.
Yep.
And so let this be a remembrance.
And it says here in verse 3, ye that put far away the evil day and cause the seed of violence to come near. So, you know, you guys, your actions only bring judgment that much more closer. You guys, and it says that, verse 4, that lie upon beds of ivory and stretch themselves upon their couches and eat the lambs of the flock and the calves out of the midst of the stall. Verse 5, that chant the sound of the viol and invent to themselves instruments of music like David. So you guys are constantly in that state of mirth. You're just living it up, not realizing what's really coming.
They living their best life.
Gotta live about that stuff. You only live
My
once.
best life.
They dance
Living life like it's golden.
They dance into the sounds of the world.
All right.
You
How you
know?
gonna listen up to you niggas?
and then you know they are offended by this word, you know, this gospel, this song, you know, put a bad feeling in them. to them it's a bad vibration.
Yeah,
You know?
it's a bad vibration because they feel that judgment, right?
Yep.
Yeah, how about Shimei Shai? Hey, what does it say? It's a two-edged sword
Yeah.
dividing bone and marrow asunder.
They're gonna hit you with the
Right.
Tupac. Only God can judge me.
Right.
You can't
Right.
tell. You can't do that to me.
This is verse 6, and it says, Amos 6 and 6, it says, that drink wine in bowls and anoint themselves with the chief ointments, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph, which, you know, Jake out here, like I said, living his best life, but he doesn't take a moment to just think of why is he in this position and how he got here. He doesn't, like, you know, want to do his research and look at the past and see how his people got here and why are they here. It's like, you know, just sit and think like, okay, why am I in this position? Why am I here? Like, what's going on? There's got to be a reason for this. Why am I suffering? What, you know, why is this all happening? But, you know, Jake don't care.
Because he's self-made, self-paid. He's going to fix the problem himself, right? But if Jake would, hey, pick up the book, your book, all right, that is delegated to you, your heritage, right? You'll know exactly that you can't do it by yourself. You know why you are going through and suffering the things it is that you suffer. See, Yahweh Shemi Shai is just. That's why he provided us with what? He provided us with the scriptures. He provided us with the blueprint to follow everything. All right? He is just. He said, here's the cheat code. This is a righteous, you know, have you ever been in school and the teacher had a test and it was a test where you didn't have to take it, just put your name on it because all you had to do is put your name and you got an A?
Wait, what type of test is this test?
Because it's the directions. You didn't read the directions.
Oh, it's one
Right?
of those tests.
It's one of those tests.
Okay.
This is a trick test.
It is a damn trick test.
Right? Yahweh Shemi Shai said, eat the roll, all right? Read this book and learn of me. Learn my ways. Learn what pleases me. Learn what your heritage is and learn what it is that you need to do to please me. And I will save you. And after I save you, I will give you everything. Not everything that you want, everything that you want and everything that I want you to have.
I want to give you things you don't even know you want.
Yeah,
But I know you want it.
right. So how much more?
I want all of it, y'all. Right.
That's what Scarface said.
Right.
He said when they were driving in the car, he told me, I want. He said,
I want the world, Chico.
all right, well, what you want, Tony? He's like, the world, Chico. And
Yeah,
everything
Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to give worlds. He is going to give worlds. Because this is Yahweh Shai's world. This is the crown jewel.
Yeah.
All right? This is the one, the stage of it all.
This is the creme de la creme. You know?
All right? That's where you dumbass people out there that think, oh, the world's going to be destroyed. It's going to blow up in a video. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Ah, bullshit.
They didn't watch Armageddon Day?
I got a precept real quick. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father. So the same thing that the Father gave Yahweh Shai is going to give it to us. And that's our inheritance. See, one thing that we have that you Israelites don't understand, you know, is that, especially 2/3, you know, is that we have a blessing that's going to come. And that's our inheritance. And our blessing was to do what? To rule the whole earth. Esau got a blessing, which he's in it, but our blessing comes after this devil goes down. And we're going to stay in that blessing. So the same thing that the Heavenly Father gave the Lord, which was to rule over all things, Yahweh Shai is going to give it to us. If we overcome and keep it this work into the end. Which we're at the end.
Yeah.
You can see the finish line.
Yeah.
You blind as hell if you can't see the finish line.
Them niggas is blind. Them niggas.
Blind, man. The finish line right there.
That's crazy.
That race, right? That Paul talked about a race. Solomon talked about a race. All right, we in that race and we at the finish line. Now it's time to just keep it going.
Did not the turtle beat the rabbit in that race?
Yep.
We the turtles.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, I did a video on that a while back. The tortoise and the hare. You know what I'm saying? Which is it was spiritual.
Right.
You know, the tortoise was slower, but by the time the rabbit got to the finish line, he was worn out.
Yeah.
And the tortoise, he kept on that steady place. That tortoise represent the elect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slow and steady.
Yep, slow and steady.
Longevity. You know,
Yeah.
the apostles go into that. You know, you run the race, but you gotta pace yourself too.
God, and because slow is not slothful.
Right.
All right, slow is a pace.
Yeah.
You can't forget that. Slow is a pace. It's not slothful. It's a pace that you are keeping, and slow can gradually go up and down. All right, if you're going too fast, you're going too fast. All right, you're running fast. You can't keep that pace of running fast unless you have sufficient workout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and if you haven't been anointed by Yahweh by Shemi Awashai, then guess what? You don't have sufficient enough to keep the race. Because that's why the apostles always give an example. Hey, you get in and you see these brothers, they going 100 miles an hour, right? They're going 100 miles an hour, hey, and lessons and blah, 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 etc., etc. And the apostle said, those be the brothers that burn out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Doing too much. Overly righteous.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Right? Come on.
I got to pre. This is Deuteronomy, the 17th chapter and the 18th verse. It says, "And it shall be when he sitteth up on the throne of his kingdom, that he shall write him a copy of this law in a book out of that which is before the priests, the Levites. And it shall be with him, and he shall read therein all days of his life, that he may learn to fear the Yahweh, his power, to keep all the words of this law and these statutes, to do them, that his heart be lifted not up above his brethren, and that he turn not aside from the commandment to the right hand or to the left, to the end that he may prolong his days and his kingdom, he and his children in the midst of Israel." So before we get that position of power, that king was always responsible. That was a responsibility before he could get that position. You got to know, how to rule righteously. We're learning how to rule righteously. We learned we had to, as a whole, go through this punishment to learn wickedness and to be that righteous judge. But you have to read the book. You got to get the instruction.
All right. You got it.
Okay, to back you up, bro, this is Isaiah 34 and verse 16. It says, "Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them."
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother stated, man. Amen. We learning how to be judges through these books. Scriptures speak about look at the generations of old, and where do we find them accounts, man? In the scriptures.
Here.
Oh, nice.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and it reads, chapter 10, or chapter 2, verse 10, and it reads, "Look at the generations of old, and see did even any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" All right. So how about Shemi Al-Shai? Hey, as the brother just said, generation. What generation?
Yeah.
Not one. Not one. Hey, they submitted to Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai.
That's right.
Hey, the scriptures say, "I've never seen a righteous begging bread."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord's going to do specific things in these times for the elect that you people are going, it's going to be jaw droppers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had ravens feeding the elect. There was this video that I seen that a bird stored a whole bunch of, I think it was acorns
Yeah.
in the crib. You might run into a house like, man, it ain't got no, but this bird been storing acorns and specific things in the fucking wall, and the Lord guide you to it. You know, that's food. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Lord gonna have specific things happening because His incorruptible spirit is in all things.
God.
Yeah.
Everything serves the Lord. Like, you 2/3 are gonna be out here starving, getting mauled down by these wild animals. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. Nothing ain't gonna come toward the elect. You know?
Was it after the resurrection when Yahushua visited the disciples? They was fishing all day. They ain't catch nothing. And then he sent them back out there, and they had a whole, too much.
Yeah.
God. Hey, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 5, and it reads, "The furnace proveth the potter's vessels. So the trial of men is in his reason." All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, as gold tried in the fire in the furnace of affliction, that's what that bitter herb is about. All right, that's what that bitter herb is about, to partake of that. That's part of that furnace of affliction that you sign up for.
That's right.
All right, I ain't got nothing else. It's lucky. That's it.
I got one more in the spirit. Because he said go in the fire. This is our forefather Job. This is Job chapter 23, verse let me see. I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. On the left hand where he doth work, where he doth work, but I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold." And that goes to show you that, even back then, Lord was proving men worthy of himself. And our forefathers understood specific things. You have men that was tried by the Lord. Look at our forefather Abraham. The Lord tried him. You're gonna sacrifice Isaac? You know what I'm saying? And he got tried, and he passed the test. He was willing to do whatever it took to please the Heavenly Father. Because like the brother brought out earlier, what is it? Or we was watching that how King Saul, he rebelled. And what did Samuel say? Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
Right.
So, through the Spirit, hey, we being tried as gold in the fire. And the Lord about to see what everybody out here is made of. Alazar, that man was made of hay. He was made of wood. And the Lord put the torch under his ass. He got burnt up.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Like it says in Romans 8 chapter, nothing shall separate you from the love of the Most High. But guess what? You got certain men that are on this earth that claim they're in the truth, that their sins convict them.
Yeah.
It makes them fall. And that's all that happens. You're wicked as hell, your sin convicts you. This man stepped down. He put his hand off the plow. Now what happens to a man when he puts his hand off the plow? He's not fit for the kingdom.
7 times. All right,
Yeah,
seven demons worse than the ones he already had.
Yeah, they having
And
a party with him.
And he got a
Right.
dark.
Yeah.
Me and the brother was looking at his Instagram. That man got a dark ass countenance, man. I mean, like, yo, it's like, dark.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a dark, like, fucking countenance over this man.
All right.
You got them
The
demons
pegster,
Yeah.
the pegmeister.
All right.
I had one to finish it if you need. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 32. It says, "For all these things do the Gentiles seek," and the word Gentiles go into ethnos, which is talking about our people. "And for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things." Verse 33, "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." So seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and he'll give you all that you need.
That's right.
But for the unbelievers, this goes over their head. He's not going to help them because they don't believe.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, it's that fear in Yahweh Shem Yahushai was needed always. All right. Hey, when they told Moses to go up to the mountain, hey, No.
Yeah.
You deal with them and come back and tell us.
Now you had the opportunity to get what you wanted.
God, yeah, it was
You
presented
didn't
to you.
Yeah, you didn't want it.
Yeah, even when Israel asked for King Saul, for a king,
Yeah.
Yep.
You ain't
they got
really.
what they wanted.
Yeah. You found out you ain't really want that.
Yeah.
That's why you fucking with Trump and you found out.
Right.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
All right. Hey, let's go ahead and close out though.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Hey, Lord willing, this was uplifting, edifying unto the elect. You know, until next time we say, Lord willing, this is the last Passover in Babylon the Great. But hey, we want to give all honor and glory and praises unto
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem
Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Ba'ish Davidah, the house of David. This is, the body of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? The body. All right? As we fellowship. All right? Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters out there have a beautiful Passat. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala. Ball.
Oh, my knees.
Your knees is cracking? Your knees is cracking?
I messed up.
You messed up.
Trying to turn it off. I can't turn it off.
You just click the X.
I see it. I'm blind. Sorry. Salakia.